Grand Rising, Grand Rising. We are live.
Good morning, everyone.
Get a little light on the situation. Tell me if that looks better.
It's a little bit better.
A little bit better?
Too much of a difference, but
Okay, let's see if we can. That's a little bit better. Okay.
hello, everyone. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, guys.
How y'all doing?
Do a little bit of sharing. Sharing it. I'll share this to our some of our local groups here.
I hope y'all having a great Monday so far. I know that
Fantabulous.
is early.
Fantabulous Monday.
Fantabulous Monday.
You just say anything. Hey,
But happy Monday, y'all.
happy Monday.
We're gonna get started in a little bit. When you come on, drop your city and your state. Let us know where you are joining us from.
Like, share, tag,
Hit
Hit
the
the-
notification. Subscribe
subscribe.
to the channel.
We are broadcasting still at the hotel, still in Greenville. We should be back around 10-ish, around 12-ish, around 12.
We'll be back in
around 12.
time to open up the store
Yeah,
at 1:00.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. These little mini vacays do the trick, man. I'm telling you. They do the trick.
Grand Rising.
To me.
Tamika out of Dallas, Texas. Thank you for joining us this morning. Hope you're having a great morning so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are still transitioning. We're still transitioning from our other social media platforms. If you're on our Facebook business page, we promote that too.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook business page, we promote that. Facebook group, I know it's kind of convenient to see it in there.
Mm-hmm.
We want to make sure you guys are alerted to us being on, but we'd much rather have you on our YouTube and our Facebook business.
YouTube, y'all.
YouTube.
Great morning, Glamour Stones. Hope you're having a great morning.
Grand Rising, everybody.
Yeah, so when y'all jump on, drop your city, your state, let us know where you're joining us from. Y'all invite y'all friends to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we're sharing this live out right now. Man, what's happening here? Yeah, we're sharing this live out right now.
What you was sharing the wrong thing.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Who y'all? So we took a little in, decided to take us a ride. Then we took us a further ride because we wanted a little bit of taste of home, which is Louisiana. So we ended up in Georgia, in Atlanta, 2 hours away from here, because we wanted a taste of Louisiana, and it was delicious. So it was worth the ride a little further.
It only took about a little less than 2 hours.
Yep.
Less than 2 hours. We spent some time at Papado's.
Yes.
So you out there in Dallas, you already know
Listen,
about
y'all.
Papado's.
Some drinks. And the food, amazing. It just reminds us of home, like being in South Carolina. We can't get food like that
But don't tell them that.
unless we cook it.
Don't tell them that.
Unless we make our own seafood, is how we're gonna get it to taste like home, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, New Orleans. Unless we make it,
You tell them that you're gonna have a fight on your hands.
it'll be all right.
You tell those
Listen,
South Carolinians.
Born and raised Louisiana, so we know what it's supposed to taste like.
Yeah.
Okay, if you wasn't born there, then you don't know. Whatever you have here in South Carolina, that's what you know. So, yeah, that's what it is.
It's definitely different.
It's definitely, if not, there is one place that we're gonna have to try. It's a new place. It's a new place in Columbia. It's called Fleur de Lis. And supposedly the chef is from New Orleans. So we're gonna have to try that and see if
Yeah.
it's really true.
Grand Rising. We are going to go ahead and get started. It's about 5 minutes after 9. Happy Monday. Happy mindset, money making, motivational Monday. We are here to talk about some things that can and will enhance your business.
Yeah.
So let's start off by introducing ourselves. My name is Eric.
And I'm D, y'all.
And this is the Blanks, a spot sublimation blanks and supply. We're a blanks sublimation blanks supply store located in Columbia, South Carolina. This is our academy. We share every Monday and Friday. Every Monday and Friday, we talk about business building, the front end of business, the middle of business, the back end of business, all different things we talk about in business. Not just how to sell your product or present your service.
How to keep selling it.
How to keep selling it, how to make the money, how to keep the money.
Make and keep the money.
Talk about
right.
Things. Talk about our personal experiences as it relates to us being in business and how a lot of things that we learned on the fly we didn't understand.
On the fly, trial and error.
Yeah, we did have some assistance, but at some points we did not have any.
Right. So we learned from our mistakes, and with those mistakes, we made sure that we noted them so that we can help other people.
So,
we noted everything that we did wrong so that we can pass it along to you guys.
And something was brought to our attention, and it's amazing how they say great minds think alike. I wouldn't call me a great mind, but I'm always thinking. And our coach, one of our coaches, actually sent us a video last Friday, I believe it was. Sent a video, and ironically enough, I have been talking about this. We have been talking about this for several months. This specific video, and the video. I'm just going to jump onto it. If you are a business owner, okay, even if you're not a business owner, let's just go ahead and start right here. Everybody wants more money. Everybody wants more money, especially in a society, in an environment that we're in right now.
Wants and needs
more money. Wants and need more money. In a society that we're in right now, an environment that we're in a time to where the inflation is at an all-time high. We're hitting close to 10% at the end of 2022. And a lot of people don't really realize what that means until they go to the store, until they go to the gas pump.
Yeah.
They don't realize what that means. But what that means is that we need more money. But before we just get more money, we also need to understand the importance of how to keep it.
Yes.
That financial education, that's very important to each and every one of us. And we're going to keep on singing the same song until other people start to sing along.
Listen, we're going to keep saying the same thing over and over again until the people that want to be here, y'all here anyway.
Improve.
So,
it is about improvement.
It is about improvement. It's about a mindset change. Maybe we can say it enough to you kind of getting it in your head and it's changing your mindset. You
ever had somebody go to the doctor to get a checkup and they get a not so good report? And the doctor says, hey, you know what, if you keep living like this, you're not going to be around too much longer. Well, that's how it is right now with our finances, with our businesses, with our experiences. If we keep living like this in this country, on this earth, in this world, a lot of our businesses are not going to survive. So we have to understand that we don't know everything.
Yeah.
But the things that we know, it should be beneficial to share. It may apply to you, it may not.
Right.
We talk about this all the time. If you are not a business owner, let's say you're not a business owner. Let's say you're the person that doesn't own a business. That's cool. That's your choice. However, you still need more money. You still want more money.
Yep.
Okay. How are you going to get it? You're going to get another job. And we all know that 2 jobs for 2 people.
2 jobs are for 2 people. 3 jobs is for 3 people. And 4 jobs is for 4 people.
You're either going to go and get another job.
Okay.
You're going to go back to school. to get a better job.
A better job, yeah.
Or you're going to create something that you can either sell or a service that you can provide for somebody else. And that usually ends up becoming a business.
Yep.
So we talked about this in the video that we watched. It talked about, and the guy put a name to it. So I can't take credit for this. We can't take credit for this. The video is on YouTube.
Yep.
And the video talks about talent stacking. Talent stacking.
Yep.
And I don't know if y'all been listening, to us. Well, let's go ahead and look at the old way of business coaches and business educators that tell you, hey, you have to narrow down your niche.
Yep.
Narrow your niche down. You have to figure out what exactly you're going to do inside of a process. What are you going to do inside of one thing? What is your niche? You have to narrow that down and get better at it. Well, the economy says something different. The economy is saying that you need to be good at several things.
Several things.
And we've been talking about that. What happens?
Exactly.
What happens when your product A, the one that you have listened to someone and narrowed your niche down, is no longer
producing like you think it should, right? So now what do? And I know as crafters, and I'm talking about myself, when I was crafting a lot, it's always these trends out here, and you get caught up in these trends and you start doing, what these trends are doing, but then you're not mastering that trend to see if that's something that's good for your business, right? When you're doing these different things, you want to master a few different things, not just, because of the trend, but if you're going to do it, you need to master it so that you can make it profitable for you.
And maybe not even master, but get good at it.
Get good at it so that you can monetize it.
Yeah. Getting good at something other than what you're normally used to doing.
Yeah.
Getting out of your comfort zone. Getting good at something other than what you're used to doing is going to add value in your business in 2023. So that's what we're going to talk about. How to add value to your business. How to add monetary value to your business in 2023. If you're in business and you're not looking to make money, then we're not talking to you.
Right.
If you're in business as a hobby, if you're giving your stuff away, then you're not in business. If you're doing it for fun, we're not speaking to you. This conversation is for you. This conversation is for people who are working jobs, who are looking to create more cash flow, create more money. And this information is for business owners who want to improve and enhance what they currently already have. Talent stacking. Talent stacking.
Yeah.
So while Dee talks about,
well, I just thought about something. There's somebody on here right now. Good morning, Nadia. That I love a product of this person that they're doing, and I just thought about something when we talk about talent stacking.
Okay.
Man, this person does this thing so well. I'm looking for her to give a class.
You gotta keep looking.
That might be something that person might be able to add as a part of their business because they do that thing so well.
Well, you have to think about it though. Some people are not teachers in that sense.
Right.
So that
but it's something to think about,
Yeah.
Something to think about.
You want to keep an open mind.
Yeah. Grand Rising Professor.
Hey, Cheyenne.
Ozzy Spanky 365. Great morning, Cheyenne. Hello. So
this video, which you can find on YouTube, and I am going to put it in the comments. This video, which you can find on YouTube, the gentleman talked about talent stacking. And we talk about this a lot. Like I said, once again, there's going to be some people who don't agree, and that's okay to disagree. But nowadays, today, this year, last year, in 2020, narrowing down a niche is not it. You have to know a little bit about a lot of things.
Yeah.
So we've been talking about this all year, about broadening your horizons.
Yep.
Learning different things. Now, before you take this out of context, I want you to think about this. It's best that if you're going to learn new things or different things, that you do it inside of the scope of something that
of what you're already doing, because you don't want to have too many different things that's going on, and then now you're all over the place, and they're not coinciding with each other, right?
It's gonna take more time,
Right.
and take away and lose more value than it would add value to your business.
Right. So you want to find something that what you're already doing that you can add to, that type of area for what you're doing.
So
Okay.
when we talk about how you can actually add value to your current business, what is it that you're doing right now that you have? And I'm not going to say the person that told you to narrow your niche down, to niche it down,
that they're wrong,
that they were wrong.
No.
I'm just saying that doesn't apply as well today in this economy. Things shift.
Trends change.
Situations change. So that may not be the best for your business right now. So you talked about the talent stacking. Okay, and when we talk about talent stacking, he talked about finding things that you can do inside of what you're already doing. Now, the word craft is so broad. I didn't know I was a crafter, and I was crafting, but I was building things. I was around the house building things, repairing. I was a crafty person. I built a deck on our backyard, built a floating deck. I did some other structures. I'm very handy with my hands. But as you look at the word craft or any other business where you may provide a product or a service, I want you to think about what specific product are you offering to your customers, and then what other products or services can you provide that will complement your current products and services. You don't want to go so far away from what you're doing to where it's going to cause you to have some kind of conflict in your business. But what you want to keep in mind and consider is that if you only keep it to a niche, if you keep it to one thing or two things, one smaller, small thing, then what you're doing is you're lessening the chance to create wealth for yourself and for your family. I want you to think about this.
Multiple streams.
Now, I want you to think about this. Think about it like this. You don't have to be great at everything. A person that works a job that may have been working a job for 15 years with a bachelor's degree, they have a position at a job, and they're making a certain amount of money. But if they want to climb that corporate ladder, they have to get a promotion. In order to get the promotion, they have to qualify for that promotion. Oftentimes, qualifications means another degree. So that person ends up going back to school to get another degree, to get a position that won't be available by the time they finish school. Because some other person that's going to already have that degree is going to slide into that position. So now, you're either going to go back to school thinking that you're going to get a better position to make more money, or you're going to take what you already know and learn how to apply that and add that to your resume. It goes back to understanding that the money is made in the top percentile. That's in a job, that's in a personal skill set, that's in business. The money is made in the top percentile. There's only room for so many people at the top. So that means that, and I want y'all to kind of just be patient with me. There's only room for so many people at the top. So he got to explaining that we wonder why someone can be less skilled. We could be doing the same thing. You could be better than them, but they're making more money. Why is that?
It's because they've added other things to whatever they were doing. They've added other products, they added other services, and they're not just banking on one thing. They're not just banking on that one thing. I mean, I look at the blank spot, and when we first started, we just wanted to be just what?
First, we just start off with just blanks.
We start out with just blanks.
That's all we cared about.
That's all we cared about, right? So as time went on, we thought about, well, hey, let's bring other things in, because people need supplies, people need paper, people need ink. So we branched off and we started, we got those things in. We're doing eco solvent, now, because we think that a lot of people, they want to, kind of get into, the color shirts and stuff. So you got to always be thinking, what else can you add to enhance what you're already doing?
Once again, the talent stacking is going to lead you to think outside of the box. Something that you're probably already good at. And if you're not good at it, it's something that you may be able to get good at. Imagine going to school for 2 years to get a master's degree after having a bachelor's degree.
Mm-hmm.
Or imagine taking a 1 month course.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to school for those 2 years, you may get 90 to 95% of that information.
Mm-hmm.
That's great, but you're out of the network for 2 years.
Yeah.
Go to that one course, that 4-week course. Excuse me. You may get 70% of that information. 70% of that information is just good enough to start creating some other cash flow.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2023, you want to start considering now for 2023, what is it that I can add to my business?
Yeah.
Let me see. Wow, that's absolutely true. Skill doesn't equate to profit.
Skill does not equate to profit.
He went on to mention athletes. Example,
Yeah.
athletes. There are some top tier athletes that are running record times in track on the football field. Their talent is just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have somebody that walks on and they can improve in so many weeks, so many months.
Yep.
When you're peaking at what you're currently doing, then you have to start considering, what else can I do to improve on my finances?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling you to go out there and learn all these different things.
We ain't telling y'all to go learn basket weaving. What is basket?
Underwater basket weaving.
Underwater basket weaving. Please let it be something that complements your business. And you may have to really sit down and think about it. What else can you do? What other product can you bring on? What other others can you bring a service on to whatever you're doing? You may just be a product based, but now you can bring on a service. So it's really something to think about, for 2023. I'm sitting here thinking right now about the blank spot and the things that we can bring on, to enhance what we're doing. That's not going to take away from our specialty store. You see what I'm saying? So, something to think about.
Thank you, Lacey. We appreciate it. And grand rising to you. So, also, you have to be mindful not to let others outside of what you're doing whisper in your ear and tell you, hey, listen, you're all over the place. You're all over the place. Don't get all over the place. Mm-hmm. We're not telling you to go out there and invest in all these different printers, all these different processes. We're not telling you to do that. What is it that you can do inside of your current process? Mm-hmm. I've mentioned this before inside of the sublimation process. Mm-hmm. There's several people out there who kind of hang around t-shirts and tumblers.
T-shirts, right.
And that's where they think the money is. Yeah. Well, that may very well be true, but what about the other specialties inside of sublimation? Mm-hmm. What about the home decor items that they have for sublimation? Mm-hmm. What about the automotive things that they have in sublimation? Mm-hmm. There's car flags. There's car coasters. There's what is it? The angel wings that hang up on the rear view. There's car mats. Yeah.
There's this. I taught a class 3 weeks ago, Sublimation 101, and there was an art teacher that attended our class. She's a art teacher at USC. So she came in. She was just interested in the whole sublimation piece because she's an artist, and she was just telling me, hey, I really want to add something else for my customers other than just doing the canvases and things like that. Her specialty is pets. So she paints, a lot of pets and things like that. And she came in and she was like, I really think that I'm looking. She was like, I'm looking around in your store, and there's so much that I can add with sublimation, right? So she came to the class, went through the class. She was so excited, and so now what she does is she her art. She actually uploads it, and she actually does keychains with that art. She does all types of different sublimation items with that art. So now she has added another stream of income to what she's doing with her canvas painting. So she's probably adding like a keychain to the canvas painting of that cat or that dog. So, she's really added another stream of income to her artwork that she's doing. So I thought that was very neat. And I think it goes along with what we're talking about today. Yeah, she's an artist. She had never knew about sublimation, but she wanted to add different things to, her for her customers. So she decided to add sublimation so that she upload the art, and then now they can get a keychain or a coaster or a koozie,
So you want to think about it like this, and you don't have to, but you want to consider this. I'm just dropping this video in here. That's the talent stacking video. It's about 13 minutes long. You guys can go back there and watch it at your leisure.
Mm-hmm.
If you decide you want to follow him, he's got he seems to have some great information on there.
Yeah.
But I want you to just consider something. Ask yourself, why did you get in business in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
I did a quick video this morning before we got on here, and I talked about how social media has changed our business,
Mm-hmm.
and it really has. Now, my personality is a little strong for some people, and that's just keeping it, kind of mellow. Everybody's not going to appreciate how I come across.
Mm-hmm.
Those are not the people that I'm trying to reach.
Right.
But I have realized that in the past that we have been misled, misinformed, and we have been lied to. And when I say we, I'm talking about business people who have worked jobs most of their lives.
Mm-hmm.
When I talk about that, that's the type of people I'm talking about when I say we. Hardworking people have been misled that, if you go to school and you make good grades, you get a good job, you'll be okay. You end up with debt, for student loan debt for the majority of the time. You end up behind because you've started 4 years behind, and the whole world is ahead of you 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a job or a position or a career that you really don't like. You can't find any passion in it. And now you're living above your means because you're robbing Peter to pay Paul,
Right.
hustling backwards, so to say. Overtaxed, excessive debt,
Mm-hmm.
not understanding how finances work. And then you finally realize that, hey, you know what? I have some skills. I can start a business.
Yeah.
And now we start that business, and many of us started for the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Starting a business should not be just to make extra money. Starting a business should be to build something.
A legacy.
Yeah.
To leave something behind for your children, your grandchildren.
This is the network and the community that we're wishing to build, that we're hoping to build and connect with on some type of level. So this information is not for the average person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it can be for everybody, but everybody's not going to be for this information.
Mm-hmm.
So when I speak about this, I'm passionate about it because I understand where we came from and how we were struggling, living check to check, and nobody really whispering in our ears, but us really not even looking for it either, because we were content. We were content with the amount of money we were making.
We was content. It was all about, what we saw or saw growing up, and our parents didn't know this, that, and the other, and we taking it over to our children. And then now we got to reel our children back in.
Yeah, but we were both looking back on it. We were both very talented at the time. In our younger years, we were very talented. We were extremely talented. And we had a lot of skills that we had that were undeveloped that we could have used back then.
Yeah.
Can't go back, that spilled water, spilled milk or whatever. But at the same time, we're looking to build a community, a network that is going to want to go somewhere.
Right.
Not just anywhere,
Right.
somewhere specific.
Exactly.
A lot of people are not where they want to be because they haven't nailed down where they want to go.
Where they want to go. Right.
Have you ever ended up
Right.
somewhere that you realized you didn't want to be
Mm-hmm.
once you got there?
Once you got there, yeah.
And that's because you have no specific goals. You have no
Right.
specific objectives. You have no specific plan.
So how many of you all, we're in this crafting, most of us are in crafting industry or whatever industry you're in. Did you go into business thinking, hey, I'm leaving this business as generational wealth? Did you go into it thinking that way? I think most of us probably didn't, but that should be the main objective, right? Is to build a business that you can leave, to your grandchildren. You can leave a legacy. But we don't go in it that way. We go in it thinking, hey, I just want to make money. But it shouldn't be about that. It should, yes, that's a part of it, but you have to think of it as building something to leave, a legacy. Okay? You have to.
It really is important to think about where it is that you want to go. Because if you don't tell yourself where you want to go and you end up anywhere, then that's time that's lost.
Yeah.
So with this, going back to this talent stacking, whatever field that you're in right now, whatever gift or talent that you have, whatever product or service that you provide, if you have niched down, if you have singled it down to one single thing, I want you to get out of that box, get up and look around, see what's going on outside of what you have decided to only focus on. And then I want you to think about what else is it that I can do that's close to what I'm doing. Because there's a lot of people who don't do anything other than, the t-shirt or the tumbler.
Right.
There's some people that do that. What about the people who want memorials? If you're able to do memorials, if you're able to, because it takes a mindset.
Right.
If you're able to do that, what about the people who want marketing material?
Exactly.
What about the people who want banners, or they want stickers, or they want things that you can do at a lower cost that doesn't take a lot of equipment? Some of the equipment you probably already have.
Some of it you may not even need. You may be able to outsource to a vendor, and still your hands may not even touch it, but you still making a profit off of it.
Another thing he mentioned in the video, he said that we also have to have an understanding of business and finances.
Yeah.
When he said that, man, I about fell out the chair. I almost fell out of the chair, because that's what we talk about. We talk about understanding business and finances. Without understanding business and finances, he said what's going to happen is you're going to fail. Yep. Your business is not going to grow. And there are a lot of personalities out there that are fine where they are. If that's you, of course, we're not talking to you. We're only talking about people who want to grow and who want to build and not just make money, but keep the money that they make. Once again, talent does not equal to profit. You have to know about how to deliver. You have to know about how to connect. You have to know how to close, asking for the money, building relationships. All those things matter. Even as you go into the social media side, are you building a social media presence? Whichever platform you're using. Are you building a social media presence for your business?
For your business, right.
That's going to make it to where people can actually connect with you. That makes a difference, because we were gone this weekend. We actually left early on Saturday, about 45 minutes early. And we dropped a sale this weekend. People were able to get access to that sale by shopping through our website. Yep. They were able to learn about the sale through social media. We're on social media right now. Yep. We're building a network and a community on a social media platform. People know that we exist because of social media. So what are you doing to enhance your business? Yep. It may be giving classes. It may be doing some type of instruction. It may be getting on doing some how-to videos or some really easy, quick tutorials. Whatever the case may be, you gotta just consider it. Okay. Yeah. You gotta consider it. Yeah. So that's I've dropped the video link on the YouTube and on the Facebook if you guys are interested.
Yeah, it's a pretty good, way that he explained it, and I really enjoyed listening to it. It, kind of got my wheels spinning.
Yeah.
On things that we need to, just looking at some other things that we could do, inside of the blank spot for 2023. To bring some more revenue, right? Because yes, everybody wants more revenue.
Every serious business owner wants more revenue.
Every serious business owner wants more revenue, right?
Yeah.
So y'all take a look at the video, and you might be able to spark up some ideas of what you can do inside of your own business, that'll help you out and get you going and help you to continue to try to build that legacy for your grands, if you have them,
and I think
in 2023.
I think on Friday we may go a little bit deeper into talent stacking. Talk about some specific things that we have done in our business. To enhance what we already have, our products and our services. May give you guys some ideas. Listen, it's not about a competition. The only person that you should be competing against is yourself. There's more than enough. There's more than enough to go around. But you got to ask yourself, if understanding this is going to improve my personal and my business finances, am I willing to do it? Am I willing to do it? If it's going to improve my business, if it's going to be something that's going to add value to my business, am I willing to take a look at it? If you are, great. We're going to talk about it again, like I said, on Friday, specifically.
Yeah, and I challenge you all, those of you that are on here, on Friday, if you thought of something, let us know. We would love to hear from you, to see what you thought of that, you can do to kind of enhance your business, right? So let us know on Friday what you thought of. It's a challenge, y'all. Yeah. Challenging y'all today.
Talent stacking, ladies and gentlemen. Talent stacking. Very important. Very important to add something to your business, something that you're currently doing. So we're going to cut this one short.
You cutting it short today?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to head on back to the store, y'all. We got about an hour and a half drive.
So we appreciate you guys for jumping on. Make sure you like, share, tag, and hit the bell.
Hit that bell, y'all, so y'all get the notifications when we are on. Make sure that you are sharing. Let people know that we are out here on YouTube, giving out this great information and everything.
And you'll be able to go back on our YouTube channel and watch this video after it processes. You'll be able to watch this. But just make sure you check out that link. I didn't explain everything. We didn't go through everything.
But you'll be able to, you'll be able to take a look back at it. And like I said, everybody on here, I'm challenging you guys to take a look at your business and think about just one thing that you could add in 2023 to what you're already doing that can enhance your business, bring you some more revenue in your business for 2023. And I'm gonna be a part of that challenge as well. So I'll share as well.
All right, and thank you. We will travel safe. We'll be back in a couple of shakes.
Thank you.
But this is Eric,
and I'm D, y'all.
And like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. Once again, like, share, tag, subscribe. We are The Blanks Spot on all social media handles. Make sure you check out our website at theblanksspot.com. We love to see you there. Look forward to seeing you here. And what else I say?
Like I always say.
I always say that.
Oh, you already said.
Oh, we'll see you guys at the top.
Okay.
Because it's too many people
struggling at the bottom.
Peace.